We're going to go through the first sun greeting, and I'd like to start on your hands and knees because we want to get some alignment tips in before we go too far. One of the most important things that people need to do is how their hands are on the ground. Also that the index finger, the wijsvinger, the index finger points forward, and you use the entire hand on the surface. So sometimes people put all the weight just on one part of the hand. What we want is the whole hand, the entire finger pushing down. And just for a little exercise, I want you just to push down hard with only your index finger. Your hands are flat on the ground and the whole index finger pushes down. And you'll feel this in your wrist. And then just relax for a moment and then push down with only the middle finger, hard. And then relax. And then push down only with ring finger, hard. And you feel this in your wrist, moving across. Relax. And then only pinky finger. And you push down hard. Now, so the way to strengthen the wrist is to use the fingers. You have to use the whole hand, the whole finger, pushing down, which will help you to strengthen the wrist, because we're not used to having a lot of weight on the wrist at the beginning. So the hand is stable. Make sure the hands are far enough apart as well so that we have room in the neck and shoulders. Knees are under the hips, toes round up in the back, and we're going to come up into down facing dog, shifting the hips up towards the ceiling. The knees can stay bent slightly, the neck is relaxed. I would rather have the knees bent slightly and the back straight if possible. If there's too much stretch in the hamstrings, you should keep the knees bent slightly. In down facing dog, relax the neck, take a few breaths here. Your heels are towards the ground, although they don't need to get there. I'd rather the back stay straight. 2 more breaths. Neck is relaxed. Upper inner triceps are squeezing in towards each other, so the shoulders are wide. And we're going to walk towards the front of the mat. So walk to the front. Lengthen halfway up on an inhale, fingertips on the ground. Exhale, fold. And we're going to float up again on an inhale, arms sideways wide. And then exhale, hands to the heart. We're going to go through the first sun greeting. And I'm going to have feet together at the front of the mat. Weight shifted back slightly over the heels, so you almost push the upper thigh back and lift the heart. Lengthen the spine. Crown of the head reaching up towards the ceiling. Relax the hands down beside you. We're going to go in slow motion through the first sun greeting. You inhale, the arms up sideways, sound in the back of the throat, ujjayi. And then exhale, fold forward. It's okay to bend the knees to get the fingertips to the ground. Keep the back flat. Lengthen halfway up. And exhale, step back into your plank. We're going to put the knees down to start with because I want you to use the elbows going straight back and only halfway down. And then scoop up into upper dog or cobra and then roll back into down facing dog. Again, you can keep the knees bent slightly if there's too much stretch in the hamstring. Shoulders wide, neck relaxed, breath is deep. And we stay here approximately 5 breaths. Nice. Bend the knees. Walk to the front. Lengthen halfway up on the inhale. Exhale, fold. And float up again to standing, arms sideways. And then exhale, hands to the heart. We're going to go right to the second sun greeting. Bending the knees in a chair pose, float the arms up, inhale. Exhale, fold, fingertips to the ground. Lengthen halfway up on an inhale, and then exhale back to your plank. If you choose, you may put the knees down, you don't need to, but use the arms. Elbows go back halfway down, scoop inhale to upper dog or cobra, and then exhale back to down facing dog. We're going to step the right foot forward, but I'm going to give you an option here before we do. Because we're going to step the right foot forward close to the right thumb. But not everyone makes that in one step. So if you don't make it in one step, Step the right foot forward halfway, grab the ankle, and bring it to the right side of the mat. So step the right foot forward. I want it on the right side of the mat because I'm going to turn my back foot sideways. And I want the back edge, outside edge of the back foot down, and I don't want the foot edge rolling up like this or I'll overstretch my knee. So the back edge of the back foot is down, knee is bent in the front. An option here would be just to raise the arms on the inhale, but if you have enough time and strength, you can come up all the way, knee stays bent, hand palms touch, and then exhale, back down. Step back to your plank. Again, you can choose the option of putting the knees down or stay straight-legged. Low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upper dog, and exhale back to down. Nice. Let's do the other side. Left foot steps through. Grab the ankle if you don't make it in one step. Turn the back foot sideways flat. Option, stay here, inhaling, or come all the way up. And then exhale, down. Back to low plank. Knees are an option. Inhale, upper dog. Exhale, back to down. Soften, shoulders, neck. Again, taking elbows down slightly, squeezing upper inner triceps towards each other, and taking a few deep breaths here. We're going to bend the knees, walk to the front of the mat, lengthen halfway up on the inhale, exhale, fold, float up to standing, arms sideways, and exhale.